As you may or may not know, I am on a mission to help educate and empower everyone and anyone to help them with their finances, help them become financially literate, because this is such a common problem. People just lack financial education. And, if you want to succeed or set your kids up to succeed, then becoming financially literate is top of the priority list. So that's what I'm creating. And hearing this clip just validated and motivated me to keep going. And yeah, I'm just so grateful.
He's like, you know what the biggest issue is between the elite and people that make no money? I'm like, what? Financial literacy.
Mm.
He said, most people are financially illiterate and it's a language. Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean it's a language? He's like, yes, finance is the language of the elite. Just like Latin used to be the language prior to the peasants being able to have access to read the Bible, they would have to go to the elite, the popes, the deacon of the church or whoever was in charge in order to get what? In order to get the wisdom, because they couldn't read. Nowadays, most people are financially illiterate. And it's in that financial lack of literacy that people get fucked.
Yeah.
Why do you need a lawyer? Because you don't know the law.
Yeah.
Why do you need a tax attorney? Because you don't know tax. Yeah, you don't need to know all of it, but if you don't know the basics, anybody can finesse you. And I think that's the biggest issue up and coming entrepreneurs and even developed entrepreneurs make and end up getting screwed on is they have not developed financial literacy because it's not sexy.
Yeah. And it's not taught in school either.
Literally, bro. Like, for example, in school, what do they teach you about law? What do they teach you about accounting? What do they teach you about business in general or managing your financials or budgeting? Nothing, bro. Why? Nobody asked why. It's on purpose.
There are many benefits to having a mentor. A mentor helps keep you on the right path and inspires you and motivates you to keep doing what you're doing and guides you to stay in the right direction. So I started this business and this mission to manage money about a year ago. And I always had a passion and a purpose for the mission. But since finding Luke Belmar online about 6 months ago, he's changed everything. So I personally haven't met him, but I do consider him to be my mentor. Every single word that comes out of his mouth is so valuable, and I take it on board and take action. So he has not only taught me so many things that I didn't know, he also reminds me of the things that I do know and gives me that momentum to keep going and keep taking action. And he says things sometimes that really makes you think. So I've actually recently given up smoking cigarettes, which has been a very long term um, vice that I've had since a young age. And he made me realize that I don't need them. And if something's controlling me, then I'm not in control. So that I am very grateful for. Thank you, Luke. There are several data sets that have really ingrained in me, and I remember them every day. The first one is that you must commit to the development of self and do what you say you're going to do. This is so important and is something that I literally wake up and think about every single day. And consistency compounds, another one. Compound is a great word anyway. And when you relate it to consistency, it's evident that it's so true. And you can put this in so many different parts of your life. And I also find it super helpful and inspiring and motivating to listen to him in the morning Kind of helps like set the day up in a good way and keeps you on track for what you've got to tick off and get done. This is more like a reminder or a little piece of advice. If you don't have a mentor, go and find one because they are there to give value. And if you receive it in the way that they intend you to, then it's like it's just a nice feeling for both of you on both sides. Um, so yeah, thank you, Luke, and I am always looking forward to your next window of wisdom.